Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. And today it is another episode of Dorking with Dice. That's right, we are in the midst of Dorking with Dice week here on the channel. And today it is Dorking with Dice through the uprights. It is a full box of vintage football packs, 20 of them in fact, and a big pink D20 that will tell us which of those packs we get to open. All of that happens here on the show today. And there's some good stuff in here. As always, I've got especially good packs in the 1, 10, and 20 spot, and I will show you those momentarily. I want to give a shout out first to Bill's Mafia Cards, because yesterday he opened yet another box of Stature Hockey. I think he's opened I think that's like the fourth one that he's opened. Stature is a very, very high-end product. You only get like 8 cards in the whole box, and all of them are super nice, and there's autographs and mems and lots of numbered cards and super high quality design. And he's really the only guy I've seen open this product, and he keeps buying it. And I know what some of you are going to say. Some of you are going to say, poor Bill's Mafia, we need to stage an intervention. He's gone over the edge with Stature Hockey. And I'm not of that mind. I'm like, yes, keep at it, Bill's Mafia. Just keep buying it. By the end of the video, he was already talking about buying a 5th box. So I think he has the right idea here. Just keep buying Stature and opening it until they run out. That's what I think he should do. I mean, eventually, it's such a high-end product and they didn't make much of it. Eventually, it's going to run out, and he's going to have opened it all. And then anybody who wants a Stature card, they're going to have to go to Bill's Mafia Cards. If you haven't been to Bill's Mafia Cards channel, please do so, because you're missing out. He's been opening Stature Hockey and a lot of other stuff too, but his obsession, a healthy obsession I would say, with Stature Hockey is one that you should behold, because they're really beautiful cards, and if you haven't seen them, you're really going to like them. They're quite nice, and Bill's Mafia has pulled some great stuff out of those boxes, so do yourself a favor and check that out. I don't think you'll be disappointed, and I hope we aren't disappointed today by what we pull out of the Dorking box here. Should be some great football coming up this week, and I was looking at the slate of games on Sunday. Good heavens, some great games. I mean, my Ravens are playing the Giants, who are 4-1. That is going to be an awesome game. Cannot wait to see that. That is going to be really good. And then the afternoon game, the Chiefs are playing the Bills. I mean, come on, it doesn't get much better than that. 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league going at it. And then the evening game is somehow even better. The Sunday night game is the 4-1 Cowboys versus the unbeaten Eagles. That is going to be awesomeness. Cannot wait to watch all of those games. I won't be able to watch more than one of them on Sunday because of my family schedule and things that I have going on, but I will get to all of them, and I know I'm going to have fun with that. Right now, let's have fun with this Dorking box. The number 1 pack is, yes, it continues to be in the Dorking box. One of these days we're going to open it. Hopefully it will be today. It is the 1984 wax pack of Topps Football. This is a great pack that I've had in my collection since '84, and really have been itching to open this. You can get some awesome and spectacular rookies out of here. John Elway rookie, Dan Marino rookie, Eric Dickerson rookie, Roger Craig rookie, Howie Long. I could go on and on and on, and that says nothing to the amazing Hall of Famers that are in 1984 Topps Football, including Walter Payton, Joe Montana, on and on the list goes. So that's our number 1 pack, and I hope that we get into that. If we go through the whole football season and don't open that pack, I'm just going to have to mail it to one of you guys to open, like I did with the Dorking with Dice on Ice box last year, and I didn't open that big pack of 77 hockey. I sent it out to one of you guys to open, and then I think I sent that to Sean at Sean Stuff, and when he opened it, it was actually 78 cards inside, which happens. It's not that unusual to see cards from the following year be in wrappers from the previous year, because apparently what often happened is Topps would overprint the wrappers because they were printed by somebody else, and then they'd have wrappers left from the previous year and just wrap up the new cards in those until they ran out and put the new wrappers in the machine. So apparently that's not that uncommon, and honestly 1978 hockey is better than 77 anyway. You get better rookie cards out of that, so it all worked out. I don't actually remember if I have another one of those packs, but if I do, you will see it in the on ice box soon. What's in the number 10 spot, Card Wolf? Stop talking so much, Card Wolf. You're so incessant with your yammering. I don't know how people put up with it. The number 10 pack is Roger Staubach's NFL Football. I put this in there because I opened one, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago on the channel, and you guys are pretty into it, and I was pretty into it too. I couldn't even remember opening this product in '94, but I guess I must have, and then just been like, this is garbage. I'm putting these packs away, and then here they are. So we get to open them now. They have a Pog card in there, you will remember, and that is, Pogs are just, I don't know who had the idea that those were going to be the best collectibles ever, but they're not. And then in the number 20 spot, we have the return of NFL football magnets. That's right, you get 5 player magnets in here. We opened one of these before, and it was really fun to open, but I was a little nonplussed by the players we got, so I thought I'd put another one of these in here. It's the only one I have left, and honestly, these are kind of weird and unusual things to find, and I hope we get to it because it's also kind of hard to store because it's a weird size. So if we open it up, then I won't have to store it anymore. Let's open our first pack and see what we get here on Dorking with Dice through the uprights. It's number 8. Number 8. We know this Staubach pack is number 10, so that's 9. And number 8 is Topps Football 1992 Series 2. 1992 Series 2 is a really good one. You can get the Brett Favre rookie card out of here. Not that, I don't know if Brett Favre cards are going to hold their value. He's having some issues right now. If you haven't read the news, I'm sure you can Google that and find out all about it if you want to. But nonetheless, we could pull his rookie card out of here. You also get a Topps Gold card in every pack, so I'd love to get a nice Hall of Famer Gold card. That would be pretty sweet. So let's open this up. Topps 1992 Series 2. I think this is the first time I've opened this on the channel, so this pack is like welded shut. Good heavens, what kind of a epoxy did they use to seal this thing up? I do not know, but it is hard to get these cards out. They really wanted to make sure that they wouldn't accidentally slip out, or maybe they were trying to keep it tamper-proof. I'm not sure, but anyway, we'll start with our gold card because that's the one that emerged, and it is Brett Maxey. Brett Maxey, who I do not remember. He was apparently, let's get that in focus for you. You can see Brett Maxey standing there looking sinister in the backfield. Brett Maxey apparently played for the Saints. I can't say I remember him. Maybe one of you guys do. If you were a Saints fan, you might recall Mr. Maxey. Sean Landetta, I certainly recall. Great kicker for the Giants for many years, Sean Landetta. I believe he was a Super Bowl kicker as well. I don't think he was a Super Bowl MVP, but he did do some work in the postseason. Robert Massey from the Cardinals greets us next. And then we got Carl Lee and Lemuel Stinson. I don't really remember him either, I have to say. John Taylor, I certainly remember. Great offensive player for the 49ers, of course. And then you got the refrigerator, William Perry. That's a nice one. Let's get that in focus. I don't know how these keep getting out of focus. My camera is not behaving. There's the fridge right there. William Perry for the Bears. That's a nice one. Let's see what we got after that. We got Joe Morris and Peter Tom Willis. Peter Tom Willis did not have a long career in the NFL, despite having 3 names. You think that he would have more staying power, but he did not. Who's this? Nick Bell from the Raiders. He looks affronted, as though someone has just insulted his running style. And Nick Bell has turned around and said, "How dare you? I won't take that kind of language." No, Nick Bell, you won't. Willie Green, who looks delighted to be watching the game there from the comfort of the sideline. Lomas Brown, longtime Lion. Henry Thomas, not the actor, but the Viking. And we have here, we got Eric Moten from the Chargers, and our last card in this pack is Donald Frank. I think the fridge might have been our best card out of there. I should probably put that one on top. Let's see if we can find that again. There we go. I'm going to put the fridge on top. That was easily our best card, but not one that I would wolf layer. So let's see if we get something that is worthy of our attention out of this second pack. See if we can get a 1, 10, or a 20. Instead, we get 18. Well, at least it's not 17. We seem to hit 17 every time we do a Dorking with Dice episode. This is 2019, and 18 is a pack of 1992 Pacific Plus Series 2. We get 14 cards out of here. What does this say? What does that say? Let's get this in focus here. That says, is that glance for the greasy? What? Glance for the greasy? Who okayed that? That is a horrible slogan. My goodness. That's terrible. Glance for the greasy. I mean, Clearly no work was done there. All right, let's open this baby up. 1992 is what we opened from Topps. I don't remember if Brett Favre is in Series 2 of Pacific or not, if his rookie is in there or not, but we will soon find out. And we will, of course, glance for the Greasy, whatever that means. I hope it's Bob Greasy and not Brian Greasy. I don't enjoy Brian Greasy for some reason. He's now the quarterbacks coach, I think, for the 49ers. Not that Garoppolo probably listens to anything he has to say. I think Garoppolo has his own. Wow, we've got some serious paper loss on this first card from the wrapper. Stan Thomas, a tackle for the Bears, which you will see when we get this in focus. There it is. You can see the horrible paper loss there. I'm not quite sure what happened to that packet. Perhaps it was put in an easy bake oven at some point. Alfred Williams, fortunately, does not suffer the same fate. And these do not feel like they're really stuck together, so I think we're going to be fine. Brian Hansen there, and Alvin Harper from the Cowboys. And these are a little bit sticky, but not too bad. Behind him, we got Keith Traylor and Jim Arnold with the high kick there, as though he's auditioning for the Rockettes. Rich Moran, guard for the Packers. Mike Munchak, great guard for the Oilers. He had a long career in the NFL and was very good at his position. Keith Jones, Falcons running back. James Mueller, a fullback for the Bills there. James Thornton from the Bears. Got a lot of Bears in here, I feel like. Got a lot of Bears, and he is stuck to somebody. All right, that one is definitely stuck. Well, we'll come back to that. Joe Morris there. I think we got Joe Morris in the last pack as well. Browns player there, and Alexander Wright, wide receiver. Now let's see who he is stuck to. He's stuck to Wayne Haddix, a cornerback for the Bengals. Yeah, that one was pretty stuck, but I'm still not seeing any paper loss, so I think we're okay. These two packs, I really have not been thrilled at either of those packs, so I think we're going to have to roll something really good now. I expect to get better cards than that. Come on now. We've had some really good rips on Dorking with Dice this week, so we deserve another here. Number 12 is what we get to open now. We know Staubach is 10, 11, and 12 is Topps 1990 football. That's not a bad pack. Now, Troy Aikman and Barry Sanders both have technically rookie cards in here, but really the rookie that everybody cares about is their 1989 traded cards. But this is their regular series rookie debut, as in 1990 Topps. You also get a 1,000-yard club insert. It's a glossy card, as it says right there on the wrapper. I should move that one closer so you can check it out at home, and be sure to mark that down on your bingo card. 1990 Topps football if you were playing the Card Wolf home version today. Let's see what we get out of here. There's, of course, gum from 1990, which does have a really nice dusting and speckling of mold there. I'll see if I can get that on the screen for you so you can really just let your mouth water and think about how this gum would taste, especially if I can get it in focus. There it is. You can see just a hint of mold gracing the surface of that one. And not Eric molds, but actually molds. So let's knock this one in half and start off with Paul Gruber, tackle for the Buccaneers. We've got a lot of offensive linemen today so far, and hopefully we will get some quarterbacks and wide receivers and the like. Instead, we get Mike Pryor, safety for the Colts, and Darryl Talley, good linebacker for the Bills for many years. Gotten a lot of Bills today, too. Bills Mafia Cards going to be delighted about that. Anthony Toney from the Eagles there. Robert Perryman, running back from the Patriots. And we got Perry Kemp, wide receiver for the Packers. He looks really excited. Perry Kemp going for the pass. Steve Smith, running back for the Raiders. Jeff Lagman, outside linebacker for the Jets. And here's our insert card. So far, this pack has been really not that exciting, so hopefully this will be it. Sterling Sharp, 1,000-yard club wide receiver. Whenever I see Sterling Sharp, I always think he should be in the Hall of Fame, but his brother is the one who's in the Hall of Fame, Shannon Sharp. But Sterling should be, too. That's got some weird kind of damage in the corner there, so perhaps it's better that was not a big name for us. Stump Mitchell, great running back for the Cardinals. Always liked Stump Mitchell. He was a really powerful guy. Larry Kinnebrew, running back for the Bills. More Bills cards. We can't seem to get enough of those. Jim Covert from the Bears, or was it Covert? I think it was Covert. I don't know. Bear Cards 34 can tell me. Keena Turner, linebacker from the 49ers. And then we got Gagliano orchestrates the offense. A Lions team card there. And David Galloway. And there's Tim Gordon, who looks as though he is reconsidering his life's decisions there. Should I really be playing football? I'm playing for the Falcons. Maybe I've made a wrong choice there. I don't know, Tim. Maybe you have, but still privileged playing the NFL, though, buddy. It can't be that bad. Let's roll our fourth pack. And I'm of a mindset at this point because these packs have been, I'm trying to think of a polite way to say it, but they have been disappointing. I'll just say it that way. I'm just of a mindset to keep opening packs until we get something really good out of here. Almost had the 1 there. That would have been sweet. Instead, we get the 6. And I'm trying to remember. I think we opened, did we open 8? I think we opened 8, so I'll have to remember that. So there is 10, 9, imaginary 8, 7, and 6 is NFL score from 1990 Series 2. And we'll see if we get something good out of this. 1990, again, as I mentioned, Aikman and Sanders. And Score didn't have like an update set or anything like that. So their actual rookie cards for Score are in these garbage bag packs here. I say that because the material that they made these packs out of is akin to that you would have in your kitchen garbage can right now. John L. Williams from the Seahawks right there. What is with, I've just noticed now there have been a couple of these that I've opened and they have not had the player position on them. Topps didn't and now Score doesn't. And I'm not a fan of that. I think you got to have the position on there. I think people need that. And I think the player deserves that. Irvin Randall, we know he's a linebacker because I used to watch him play. But I mean, if you didn't know who Irvin Randall was, you wouldn't know what he was doing out there. Chris Moore, another Buccaneer there. And we got Mickey Schuler from the Jets. Tim Irwin from the Vikings, another offensive lineman, I believe. Anthony Munoz, one of the greatest offensive lineman of all time. That one can go on the Wolf Lair. Great player there, and he's a Hall of Famer, I believe. Wow, that's a pretty cool card. Tim Harris, Bash. That's from the Crunch Crew. I don't think it's an insert. I think it is a subset. That is, yeah, it is a subset. That is a cool card, though. I really like that one. I'm going to put that one on top. That's a sweet-looking card. Jesse Sepullo from the 49ers, and Mike Wilcher there from the Rams. We got Deron Cherry from the Chiefs. And some rookie cards coming up here. Tim Ryan and Ron Cox. Peter Tom Willis. Again, what are the odds of getting 2 Peter Tom Willis cards in the same rip? The man wasn't even in the league that long, for heaven's sakes. Peter Tom Willis, instant collection on today's Dorking with Dice Through the Uprights. What do we have here? Jerry Robinson from the Raiders. Good player there. Otis Anderson, great running back. There, he's with the Giants. I believe he was with the Cardinals when he came up, and he was quite a force. And Mike Webster, a center, he is in the Hall of Fame as well. He was a great center for Pittsburgh during their many Super Bowl appearances in the 70s, and then he went on to play for the Chiefs at the end of his career. Absolutely deserving Hall of Fame center right there, Mike Webster. So I'm going to keep Tim Harris on top just because I like the looks of that card. Usually I only do 3 or 4 packs, but I'm unsatisfied. I feel like we can do better than that. We're going to roll an unheard of 5th pack here on Dorking with Dice Through the Uprights. I want to get a good one. Let's get a 1, 10, or 20. What do we get? 17, of course. Of course, we got to get 17 because we haven't rolled that yet today. And you got to roll that every time you do Dorking with Dice. Fortunately, I put something exciting in the 17 slot. I know which one it is because I loaded it up and I really wanted to open this one. It is Game Day 93. These are bigger cards than the other ones, as you can see here. Been opening a lot of oversized cards this week. You guys probably noticed. I know there's something intriguing about the oversized cards to me. I'm not sure. There's Steve Young on the front of the pack of Game Day 93. And you do get, as it splashes right here on the wrapper, you do get a limited edition subset card in the pack. You get a foil stamped card. I think in every pack, this is a Fleer product, as you can see. And there are other, there's the list of other inserts. If you're at all curious about that, you can freeze frame that and see, but hopefully we will just be pulling inserts a palooza out of here and you'll see all the inserts there are. All right, so this is Game Day 93. I always really like these cards. I think they're beautiful. They kind of have a throwback feel to them because you got the black and white and the color. I think they're very nice cards. Von Dunbar, and that is the I believe that is the insert, so the foily insert there, Von Dunbar. So I'm just going to stand that up right there, even though Von Dunbar is not an exciting card for me. Ray Buchanan from the Colts. Let me get these so they actually are in focus and within the frame of the camera. It's as though I've never shot a video before. Ray Buchanan there, Mo Gardner, and Cornelius Bennett. There we go. That's a pretty good one there. Cornelius Bennett continuing our streak of Buffalo Bills. Man, we must have pulled like 20 Buffalo Bills today. Cornelius Bennett is a very good one, though. I'm going to put him back there instead. Trace Armstrong from the Bears. Leroy Horde, really good player for the Browns for several years. Leroy Horde was a really memorable guy. James Francis from the Bengals. Tony Casillas from the Cowboys. And you got Shane Dronette from the Broncos. I got to say, I don't remember Shane Dronette. Lomas Brown, I remember, from the Detroit Lions. Good defensive men for them. Matt Brock from the Packers. And Ray Childress from the Oilers. Another good Oilers player there. So, I don't know, guys. That was 5 packs, and yet still, I'm not sure that I'm happy with what we've pulled. Cornelius Bennett's very nice to pull, and I'm happy about that. And I'll put that foil one over there, maybe put Cornelius in the wolf lair. But really, I mean, Anthony Munoz and Cornelius Bennett are the highlights today. I think we can do better than that. I think we got to do an unprecedented 6th pack. Yes, we are. We're going to do it. I will let no rules stand in my way because there aren't any. It's my channel, and I can do whatever I want. So what did we get there? We got 7. I feel like I could just keep rolling and never get a 1, 10, or a 20. What is up with that? I don't know. But we did get 7, so we can go back to Roger Staubach being in the 10th spot. And remember, we already opened 8. So that's 9, imaginary 8, and 7 is Fleer Premier Edition Football. And that's okay, but let's do this one instead. We're going to do this one. And so we're breaking all the rules today. I don't really want to open Fleer. I want to open this instead. This was a pack that was sent to me by Danny. You can see there is the label there to remind me it came from Danny at 12 Again Sports and Outdoors. If you haven't been over to Danny's channel, he is a wonderful guy, and he was very kind to send me some unopened football to put in the Dorking box. This is the first one of the packs that he sent that we get to open, and I'm pretty excited about it. We've opened a lot of 92 cards today, but Score 92 are really pretty cards. If you've never seen them before, this is your opportunity, and there are plenty of stars in there, and we should pull some because we have not pulled much from the many packs we have opened today. All right, this is really the last pack we're going to open. We start off with Jim Everett. See what I mean? These are really colorful cards. Though they are from 92, they look as though they are from 1986 with that card design. I mean, this looks like, Gag Me With a Spoon, Grody to the Max era football cards. Right there, I'm dating myself horribly. Jim Everett, Eric Pegram, right there from the Falcons. And Marcus Allen, now we're talking. That is what we want to see there. Marcus Allen, great running back Hall of Famer. That is definitely worthy of the wolf lair and worthy of our attention. And plus we got an insert. Check that out. Who is that? That is, it is a bear, but I don't know which one. Willie Galt, maybe? It is Mark Carrier, a very good bear, free safety from them, and that is an insert from the Dream Team. That's pretty sweet. I've never seen that card. Nice Mark Carrier there. Here's from the Dolphins, Mark Higgs and Ken Harvey. From the Cardinals, Anthony Carter, good wide receiver for the Vikings for many years. Ivy Joe Hunter, continuing the theme of guys with 3 names in the NFL, and Ivy Joe also did not last long in the NFL. I think we're learning something today. Do not have 3 names if you want to have a career in the NFL. Nice Warren Moon card, highlight card there. That's a sweet card. Look at him with the Hawaiian lei around his neck. It's like he's showing off the fact that he went to the Pro Bowl. Warren Moon, the only guy to be both in the NFL Hall of Fame and the CFL Hall of Fame. Warren Moon, Terry Orr, tight end there. Jeff Herod from the Colts. Steve McMichael and Keith Woodside. Mike Farr, Chris Martin, and Gil Finnerty from the Saints. Okay, so got some good stuff out of that one. I think that was worth opening an unprecedented 6-pack. I think we did pretty well. The Marcus Allen was, I think, the best card of, I don't know, maybe the Cornelius Bennett, but I like the Marcus Allen. And I do like the inserts that we got out of that score pack. That was a really fun pack. I want to thank Danny once again for sending that to me. Check out his channel, 12 Again Sports and Outdoors. It's awesome, and he's a really nice guy. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate you showing up for Dorking with Dice through the uprights. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Dorking with Dice, but tomorrow, brace yourselves because it is double dorking tomorrow. That's right. 2 boxes of vintage packs. There's going to be football, there's going to be hockey, there's going to be baseball, and there's going to be mystery packs. They're vintage. We don't know what they are until we pull them. They could be anything. Tune in for that. It's going to be double the dorking, double the dice, and double the fun.